Hey there everybody, welcome to Twilight Azure Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends CA. It's episode 96, and it's Team Building Plan 2. So, what are we doing before I get into seasonal and viewer challenges? I am building a new team. In essence, we are only allowed to use Shalfas. Okay, so I worded this better before. Pretty much any Pokemon that is in my party has to meet two qualifiers. First, they have to have a Mega Evolution, they have to be a Shalfa, or they have to be a Legendary. Mewtwo has both a Mega Evolution and a Legendary, so he fits. Everyone else here is a Shalfa and has a Mega Evolution. That's why also I do have an extra Shalfa Gyarados and Magikarp, but Gyarados, but I want Starmie to be here because I haven't used Starmie, but if we need to switch Gyarados back in, we can. I do have another Shalfa that is Go-Go. However, Go-Go does not have a Mega Evolution, hence doesn't qualify. Okay, so I'm trying to get our 6th Shalfa Shiny, or why did I say Shalfa Shiny? Shalfa literally means Shiny Alpha. Anyways, pretty much we're outside of Wild Zone 20. I want my next Shalfa or my final Shalfa for my team currently. I want the 6th member to be my first Shalfa from the center of Wild Zone 20. Hopefully we get some other Shinies, who knows. But, right guys, last episode, we caught 2 fletchlings. Yeah, that's it, little fletchlings, not anything special. Now, let's talk about seasonal challenges. Complete the ZA Pokedex, 231 and 232, just missing Slurpuff. Complete the Mega Dimension Pokedex, 67 out of 132. Complete the Opposite ZA Pokedex, 223 out of 227. Missing 4, missing the Slurpuff, mentioned earlier. Aerodactyl, Tyrant, and Tyrantrum. Okay? Complete the Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex with 45 out of 112. Complete the Shiny ZA Pokedex with 67 out of 227. Complete the Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, 6 out of 117. Complete all side missions, 164 out of 200. Make and use Under Donuts, 67 out of 100. And complete 7 viewer challenges with 4 out of 7. Speaking of viewer challenges, right, you see them on screen? Chillin' Reeb has given us 5 total, 4 we have completed, 1 remaining. Catch a Shiny in Trial Zone, Shiny Hunt before having the Shiny Charm, get 3 Shiny in 1 episode. Shiny Hunt decided by TCG packs have all been completed. However, catch a Shalfa in each Wild Zone with 4 out of 20. If we get a Shalfa here in the center, which we should, hopefully, eventually, that will move to 5 out of 20. But there are 2 empty viewer challenges I desperately need, so please give me a challenge down below I have to complete in Legends ZA. Let's get into it. I've kind of been sitting out here talking now, so like, let's see what's going on here. So there are plenty, like without going over everything I did last episode, but also there's a lot of shinies here in Wild Zone 20. Pretty much everything but Roserade is a new shiny. I do have a Bulbasaur, but I still need an Ivysaur and a Venusaur, so yeah. Obviously, we could also always find a Shalfa outside the center. I'm hoping my first Shalfa comes from the center, and unfortunately, neither of those are. Dedenne is not a chocolate Dedenne, and Hawlucha. Well, another shiny Hawlucha would be, or Shalfa Hawlucha would be kind of bad because we already have one. Unless it's base, like, unless it has multiple bests that are better than this Hawlucha we have in our party, I'll probably just give away a Shalfa Hawlucha. You know, I know there's a lot of Hawlucha fans out there. But yeah, pretty much any Pokemon on the outside ring that we run around can be shiny, and that would help the Pokedex and the Shalfa Living Dex a lot. Now, we also have, without going too into it, we also have the fact that I want a Shalfa from the center. I want my first Shalfa to appear there. Now, there are a number of Pokemon we can accidentally spawn. I don't think that's shiny. And Vaporeon isn't shiny because it's not purple. You're not shiny, right? No, you're not. So, there are a few Pokemon we can accidentally, oh my god, I'm forgetting the word I forgot a couple days ago again. Phasing, that's what I'm thinking of. There are a couple of ones we can phase on. There's a Pidgey, there's a Badoo, hey Charmander, and I believe there is a, a Fletchling. Duh, because I literally caught it. I'm trying to literally block the Fletchling from my mind. Hey, where's the second Pokemon? Oh, there it is. It was just hiding. Fair enough. I mean, it is what it is. So, here's the thing, right? There is a fletchling over here we can phase on, which would suck. Where is it? It's right over here. Right there. We don't want that to be shiny. We'd rather have anyone else in this ring, whether it's outside in the outer ring or inside the inner collapsed part, shiny. Any of them would be perfect. There's also, I think, a Badoo over here and a fletchling or a Pidgey right there that can also be spawned shiny. I don't think you're shiny because your hands aren't red. Yep. Okay. And then Starmie would, a Shalfa Starmie shiny would be a dupe as well, which would suck. But yeah, pretty much we have 2 Pokemon we phase on. I don't know if the Badoo's always in range of the phasing, but I think it is. So that would suck. I don't think you look yellow enough. No. I'm trying to learn my Hippowdon shinies a little bit better. I know the darker one's a lot easier to notice, but the orangish one kind of just turns yellow. And I'm not 100% certain on my noticing of that yet, if I'm honest. But yeah, there are quite a few Pokemon on the outer ring that they happen to be shiny would be big. Also, it's possible we can come across a Shalfa. And there's so many good Pokemon on this. Excuse me. Oh my god. I went to go sneeze and then I hiccuped. Oh, don't tell me I have the hiccups. I would hate to have to pause this. Sableye obviously not shiny, it's still purple. And Diggersby is not shiny, so we keep moving. So thankfully, there are a lot of good Pokemon that we can hit on Shalfa that would meet the requirements. Aggron, Scrafty, Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Gardevoir, Charmander, Tepig, Lucario, Squirtle, Totodile. I don't know why I was walking towards that thing. Malamar and Dragalge, all on the outer ring, have Mega Evolutions and can be Shalfa. So Garbodor, Roserade are the only really 2, I believe. Oh, and Hippowdon. Those are the 3 that I need shiny still. Well, not Roserade. But I could use a Shalfa of it, but that would be a bad Shalfa to get. Because, I wouldn't make the team. But yeah, pretty much we are in a position where any Shalfa could be an upgrade. But yeah. Oh, Gardevoir isn't, and neither. Dude, what a powerhouse in the center. I can't wait for my first Shalfa. Honestly. Obviously I meant, first Shalfa balls on 2. Obviously my first Shalfa is this guy. And what a cool Shalfa find he was. And then I believe my second one was Skidoo into the Go-Go. And then I found both Magikarp and no wait, was the Magikarp and Gyarados before? I think the Magikarp and Gyarados were before that. And then Skidoo, and then Ampharos, and then Starmie, and then Houndoom. So we're looking alright. This isn't an awful team, but it's not great. I would like to improve it, but because I'm only using Shalfas, it's going to be hard. Right? Dude, why are things not loading in right? You see that? How bad that looks. What is going on? There it goes. Dude, is my Switch okay? I may need to give my Switch a break after this recording session and go to work on it. Okay. Okay, now I should note why Frou-Frou would not be the best Shalfa. There is a very good positive of it, is because I need 1 million Shalfa. Alright, just 1 million in general. Frou-Frou. Wait, hold on. What's Frostlass is shiny? Oh, that's not shiny. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to remember if Frostlass is shiny. Doesn't it, isn't the only change, its ribbon changes or something? Oh god, the dog's quick. Why is the dog quick with it? Oh, dog, stop chasing me. Alright, hold on, I need to bring up an image. Hold on, let me double look. Frostlass, let me see, you're shiny. Okay, so its face gets slightly darker, its outfit gets, oh, it's just everything, all the colors on it become slightly, faded. and the scarf turns like purple or pinkish. That should at least be somewhat noticeable, I guess. Yeah. The nice thing is Hippowdon, like, I know the blue one turns green, so we're fine there, or the gray one, or whatever that is. And then the orangish tan one turns yellow. But I don't know how yellow it looks in this game. Also, I do have blue filter glasses on, so that does slightly change coloring. So if you ever like look at a shiny and think, wait, that color doesn't sound exactly right, I do have a filter to help filter out blue light so I can actually stare at the thing longer. And it does mess with some shiny designs a little bit. You know. I mean, obviously I can still tell that Bulbasaur is blue and, you know, all that stuff, but some yellow-ish shinies can be sometimes like the orange and the yellow can accentuate because I have like a slightly orange tint to it. So unless I see them next to each other like these two, right? They look the same to me, obviously. But like unless they're right next to each other, sometimes these glasses can leave a orangey yellow look over stuff. And so things that are orange or yellow just get more orange or yellow. But that means if something goes from a slight orange to a slight yellow, I can't quite tell the difference. Not fully, but like the difference becomes kind of hard to notice. Oh, see, that's a shiny I'm not going to be able to tell the difference of. What a cool shiny that would be, though. Garchomp would be a powerhouse. He'd probably stay permanently on the team. Yeah, I mean, Garchomp shiny is hard to tell. Like, but yeah. Hello, Lucario. Lucario would be pretty cool because I tried the new one. The Lucario Z, I would try that. No, you don't need to set up, bro. Calm down. This ain't no VGC, you can chill. But yeah, in general, I'm just hoping, like, even if my first shiny I find in here... Stupid bird. No, I'm kidding. I'm mad that the two shinies I found last time were both fletchlings. And I didn't find, like a real shiny. You know, just another two dupes, but yeah. Okay, Carbink definitely isn't shiny, but are you shiny? No, you're not good. I was gonna say, if that was if an elemental monkey, why it would be okay. If it's my first Shalfa, I'd be a little depressed. Cause like, I want my first Shalfa from the center to either be a Pokemon I like, or a Pokemon that has use, like a Mega Evolution, or is something that I could do something cool with, you know? Like the Frou-Frou would be alright because I could just turn it to like a really rare style. You know, choose a hairstyle I think that suits the Shalfa and all that, and not really worry about it too much. I think the biggest first, like, if the first Shalfa, if I got in the middle, that would depress me, truthfully. And neither of you guys are shiny, because your hands turn... Pangoro's hands turn red, right? I'm not just tripping on that. See, I don't look at Pangoro that often. So let me check his shiny. Oh, I mean check by my Bulbasaur. No, Bulbasaur, don't. I love you. It's just amnesia. Forget I'm here. There we go. Alright, so, Pangoro, yeah, okay. Oh, its whole body turns red, but I mean, its paws are the ones I always look at. Its fists turn, like, red. Okay. You know, because even if I'm certain, sometimes I double check just to make sure I'm certain. Oh, please just be shining somehow. The disappointment. Yeah, I think the only, I mean, besides dupes, the elemental monkeys would be kind of a disappointment for Shalfa in the center. Sableye would be a little bit, Delibird would be a little bit, Ariados would be a big kind of disappointment. I mean, it'd be an upgrade, but it's not exactly what I'd want. You know, there's a Stunfisk would be a pretty big disappointment. Yeah. There's a few out there that would be disappointments. Not like super major disappointments where it's like I'd like would just like stop playing for a couple days or something, but like yeah, I would like my Shalfa in the center to be something either a shiny I just don't have, a Mega Evolution, or just a cool Pokemon I like, which is a lot of Pokemon I like, right? You know, there's not many Pokemon I hate. There's a few I dislike. There's a few I think whose designs are kind of weak. Oh, I can't tell Gengar Shiny's difference. Oh, okay. See, that would be like him. I would very much welcome Mega Gengar into my team, like a Shalfa Mega Gengar. Not to mention it has a cool shell. No, you're and you're not because you're blue. I can tell you're blue. It's like a bluish gray, but yeah. I also just hope that besides a Shalfa, like, why I would rather get the Shalfa first, I would like just some more shinies. You know? Trampa's not shiny, and Noivern isn't shiny. I have to say, Noivern, I really wish, like, not to be, like, mean to Noivern, because it's a cool Pokemon, it has a great shiny. You know, it's just like, I have a shiny Noibat, so I know the green color it is. I wish it had, like, a Mega Evolution or a third stage, or... I just feel like Noivern is slightly missing something, you know? It's such a good Pokemon. It's such an interesting Pokemon. I think it's a really cool looking Pokemon. But like, it just feels so like underpowered compared to others. And it's just like, dude, like even the smallest evolution bump up to make it a pseudo. Because he's not a pseudo, right? He's outside that realm. I mean, what is Noivern's BST? I think it's like 540 something? 535, not even 540. I said 100, oh my god. I know why I said 100, but yeah. It's a different reason. But yeah, no, yeah, so I was a little off. Wasn't the 540 I thought it was. But see, that's still an amount. Oh, okay. Not shiny. You're not shiny. There's no sound, no sparkle, no stars. Dodged. Get your Hurricane out of here. Weak sauce, Vivillon. Watch it use Hurricane while I'm like 30 miles away and it still hits me. But here's the thing, right? Like, I hope I get some more shinies, but like Noivern, man, he has such a great shine. Even if he had one more evolution stage and all they did was boost him up to 600, I'd be okay with that. He's such a cool Mon. I think you can tweak his design ever so slightly to make a third stage. And boom. You know, enough of a change to make it worthy of a third stage. But yeah, I mean, that'd be such a cool Pokemon because it would, you know... You're blue, you're not shiny, and you're not golden pincered, so you're not shiny. Depression, let's keep moving. Oh, that'd be such a good shiny. Yeah, I'm really wondering if my Shalfa will come from the center, or if I will just get like a Shalfa on the outside. That would have been a cool Shalfa too. See, I would not mind just a regular run-of-the-mill shiny. Like if this Charmander was shiny right now, I'd be so happy with it, right? It wouldn't be the Shalfa we're looking for, so our hunt would continue. But I would like another shiny or two. And I know this isn't the most efficient manner, and maybe I'll bench reset off camera one of these days while I'm doing other stuff for like 40-something minutes or an hour or something. I like the thought of, well, you're not shiny. What's Clefable shiny? Hold on. Am I remembering Clefable shiny right? Yeah, it has the green tips. Okay, it does. Okay. See, I remember Clefairies. I just don't remember if because I don't really pay attention to Clefable. I don't remember if Clefable kept the green tips, but they do. So let's go. But yeah, ultimately, it's like getting an extra shiny or two like on my way to getting a Shalpa would be great. But also, it's not guaranteed that my Shalpa will come from the center. It's possible one of these guys on the outside randomly just become a Shalpa. You know? But my journey for a Shalpa does not end until I get a Shalpa that meets the requirements. It has to be a Shalpa and can Mega Evolve. Because there's no way you can get a Shalpa Legendary there. Or a Legendary that Mega Evolves. So either option is both dead. Oh. See, Noivern would be a cool Shalpa just because I really love its shiny design, so I'd be happy with it. But also our hunt wouldn't be done because it doesn't have a Mega Evolution. But I still say, make a third stage for Noivern. Give it 600 BSD. It doesn't need more than that, right? I'm not saying it needs to be like a super god at the third stage. But Noivern's 535, right? And I think a small jump of 65 BST would be okay. And because of that small jump, you don't even need to make it its third form that different. You know, just give it a third form that improves on what it already does well. Aren't those the same too? I mean, neither one of them are shiny. Because obviously one becomes bright green. Or not bright green, but you know what I mean. And the other becomes gold. Like the shinies are very obvious for those two. Oh, did they not despawn because I ran through the middle of this thing? Maybe, because I usually run the outside to make sure they fully despawn. Gotta make sure that Tepig is it. Come on, let me... why is it sometimes I can run up that side and sometimes I can't? Alright, Tepig's regular. I sometimes can't tell if I'm honest. Tepig is just a subtle orange to yellow. And like I said, my glasses add a yellow auburn tint. And so it really makes a lot of those, it's orangish yellow. And so every orangish yellow shiny that goes from orange to yellow looks very similar. That's why if you ever see me notice a yellow, orange to yellow shiny and I seem kind of happy about myself, it's because I barely can tell the difference with these glasses. They're good for everything else but orange to yellow because of the weird auburn coloring. Alright, day reset, so the ones in the center reset. Not shiny, not shiny. That's alright. I'll be honest, Kangaskhan Khan does have a Mega, and his Shalpa would meet the requirement. I'd be a little bummed if Mega Kangaskhan Khan was my Shalpa. Just because he's not really like a Pokemon that... I don't hate him, and I do like the baby coming out of the pouch. But he's not really like... my like... oh, wait, I need to stay over here. He's not really like, you know, my cup of tea. The baby's funny. I like it comes out. Parental bond is alright, but the ability isn't in this game. You know, no abilities are. Wonder if my running around triggers anything there. Maybe. You know what? It probably did because there's that Fletchling right at the edge. I can probably force another Fletchling to spawn there by running around the edge. That is lame. Not shiny. Not shiny. Alright, back to the outside. Like I said, I do get that this isn't the most efficient. And I 100% get that. It's like, dude, why don't you just bench reset? Why don't you... It's because I still need so many other shinies. Not to mention, I'd rather, like, move around and run around and... You know, all it takes is one decent shiny that I don't have, right? Imagine I'm running around and I find a shiny starter. Or let's just say instead of finding a Shalfa in the middle, I randomly come across, because if I'm bench resetting right, the best one to get a lot of stuff, like for the grass Pokemon and all that, is those benches I just passed. But the best bench reset to get both of the guys in their reset is actually this bench here. But then I'm only resetting this, the spawn over there, I think, and that guy plus the Pidgey. I think the Pidgey, yeah, Pidgey over there. That's all I'm resetting with this bench. And so, at most, I might get a Shalfa in the middle, but I'm not going to get many other shinies. I don't think that shiny doesn't look quite enough. It's not. Okay. Hi, Dedenne. Definitely don't need to check Dedenne. Dedenne ain't chocolate. Can I just say I loved it? I like Dedenne's. No, I'll say I love Dedenne's shiny way more than his base design. Like, some shinies add, and some shinies are just cool alternatives. Dedenne actually straight up gets an upgrade. His shiny going chocolate mode. What in the world did I just... Hold on, I accidentally clicked something. Oh, whatever, we're good. But yeah, Dedenne going chocolate mode is one of the, like, best looks. I think the chocolate Dedenne is better than the regular. You know, and there's a few shinies like that where, you know, like Carbink is another one. I think Carbink's design with the blue around its neck looks better than its base shiny. I mean, its base form. Like, the shiny looks better than that. You know, not all Pokemon have that. Some Pokemon, the shiny looks way, like way worse than the base. Some look like they're cool alternate patterns, like alternate colors, but not like that Stunfisk. It's not shiny. No. Like, you know, some Pokemon, I'm trying to think if we're gonna, like, Frou-Frou is another one that, like, its white goes black, which is a nice, like, shade change. Like, it just changes from black to white. I mean, white to black. Dodged. Sorry, Stormy. So that's cool. But also, it's like, it's so different that it's also, like, it works, but its base white form is also still cool, but so is the black. You know, like, both forms are pretty nice and clean. You know, so that's a good example of one where both work. Meanwhile, something like Vanillux, its shiny goes crystalline, but, like, its base form, it's, you know, Vanillite has such a good pink shiny that, like, if you just kept that pink through it for, like, pink ice or whatever, it would have looked better. Oh, that would be a Shalfa that I'd be horribly disappointed in. Ariados. But yeah. Trying to think, I mean, Pavilion's body just changes pure white. It's something that, like, is barely noticed. Like, the main thing about Pavilion is its patterns on its wings. Would be another Pokemon that I think its shiny is better than its base. Let's see. Oh, wait, there he is. I see Lucario. I wasn't really paying attention. Huh. Pokemon with a shiny better than its base form. You know what? That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of one. That's better than its base. Ooh, I don't know. I'd actually have to think about that. Like, I used a good example where I actually think the Dedenne's is better. I think the chocolate Dedenne is better than the regular orange one. But yeah. Oh, why aren't you shiny, Gardevoir? Ooh, I know one. Okay, but no, that's wrong. I shouldn't say that. Because I do like regular Palisand. It's just, its shiny is so good being black sand. It, like, looks better, but, like, it shouldn't be the base. You know, it's shiny because it's an alternate palette of the type of material it's made of. Just like the whole black and white, like, Noir color scheme for, you know, that's not a fair one. Because both have its strengths and weaknesses. Shoot, man, I really am trying to think. And I don't want to just say shiny, like, one where I think it's regular shiny is very much, I mean, it's regular. Oh my god, 2 alpha Dragalges. Yeah. I don't know, man. I have a feeling I would need some time to think of this. Not shiny. Definitely not shiny. I do think the worst Mega Evolution Pokemon in this game is Medicham, because it doesn't have huge power, pure power, whatever it is, right? So I don't know if it has the high attack it needs to be, or boosted with the ability. But I think some Pokemon did get like abilities without the abilities actually showing, like they were just built into them. Like Aegislash has the mode change. You have or the stance change. You have there's another one where it's still not shiny, not shiny. Yeah, no, I think there's a few, but yeah, man. See, now my brain's stuck on shinies that I think are better than its base. Like, obviously, I would say, like, Black Charizard's better than Orange Charizard, but they're both cool. Like, one is just subjectively cooler because I like the color pattern better than the other. And as a guy with orange hair, I don't hate orange. Or orangish red hair. I just like the Black Charizard's so cool looking. I mean, but so is regular Charizard. See, I just don't think that's a fair thing because they're different for a reason. I personally think Chocolate and Dene, like the shiny version, could have been its base version. And nobody would have complained. You know? So no shiny in there. You know, there is one shiny I should refresh myself with really quick. I'm gonna pull it open since I'm safe here. Because Malamar, yeah, Malamar's head turns like a yellowish orange. Okay. I knew something about its head changed. Because I know Dragalge's goes green. I didn't remember what color Malamar's head thing changes to. You're not shiny. You'd be green if you were not blue. And you're blue as well, so we skip. Yeah, the one thing I would like, it doesn't all have to be this episode, but before I find my Shalpa, please just give me one more shiny in Wild Zone 20. Like, and it can be anything, really. I just would like a shiny that isn't one of these guys I'm facing on outside. Like the Pidgey or the Fletchling. Like, I just something in here to be shiny. Even if it's like a Garbodor or it's, you know. Yeah, you're not shiny. You're blue. Wait. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Ah! Okay, does anyone want to play why I'm an idiot for a split second? So when I looked at Crocodile, right? I know it's shiny is the brown with like yellowish orange where the black is on its body, right? But I looked at the Crocodile and for some reason I did not think it was Crocodile for a split second. I looked at Crocodile and go, wait, is he supposed to be red? And I was like, wait, no, it's Crocodile, shut up. Like I absolutely 100%. Oh, sorry, buddy. Absolutely just cooked myself. It was one of those dumb moments where, like, you know when you look at a Pokemon and it's clearly the Pokemon, but then your brain just does like a double take where, why are you still alpha? Excuse me? Not shiny. Your hair isn't different. But yeah, no, I absolutely looked at Crocodile. My brain was like, that's not a Crocodile. It's something else for some reason. My brain was cooked. Rufru not shiny, Lucario not shiny. But yeah, I have no idea why my brain 100% looked at Crocodile and it was like, that's not a Crocodile. Be shiny. You be shiny too. and be alpha. Just be shalpa, okay? But yeah, no, my brain absolutely looked at it and just absolutely was just like, huh. What is that shiny? And I'm just like, it's not shiny. It's a regular crocodile. What am I doing? Yeah, my brain's fried. My brain's already fried, guys. Yeah, all I ask is a shiny in Wild Zone 20. Just any random Wild Zone 20 shiny. And then my Shalpa. Doesn't have to be both this episode, but I would like at least one of them this episode. Klefki wouldn't be a horrible Shalpa, but it also wouldn't be a good Shalpa. You couldn't make a evolve, you know. Nice thing is, this Crafty's is like really noticeable, right? Because it's just like green, bright green pants, so it's like cool. And then Lucario obviously turns gold. Like, there's so many like popped shinies here. Don't hack me, Lucario. I was just talking positive about you. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Just any shiny. And if I can get my shop after that and we can move on. Dude, I'm sorry. What is going on? This Gardevoir has been alpha 3 times in a row. I'm running far enough around where it should despawn. How's that thing re-rolled? And it's not shiny. Its hair is still, like, green, not blue. Oh, Metagross, why? You could have been the chosen one, Metagross. You could have been the chosen one. Honestly, 100% if I got a Metagross Shalpa. I love Stormy, but Gyarados is coming back in. Like, 100%. Because having 3 psychic types is, yeah. Nah, I'm gonna hold off. Tech Bigs, change color and be shiny. Nope. Don't hum me, you know what I said, you heard me. Next time I come around, you better be shiny, Tepig. That's Growlithe ain't shiny. Oh good, Gardevoir's back to its regular self, and no longer alpha, and no longer scary. That'd be funny if all of a sudden there was an alpha Gardevoir. Neither is shiny. Yeah, all I want is just to see a regular shiny and then to get a Shalpa. And then I can move on. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're still blue, you're not green. Well, I mean, it's like a bluish gray, but, you know. Come on. Show me a regular shiny. Nope. Hello, Bulbasaur. You're still too blue. Although I love you. That's not shiny, it's too bluish gray. Alright, let's keep moving. You're not shiny. Oh yeah, I remember you're shiny now. I actually legitimately forgot it's shiny despite just looking up a little bit ago. And then suddenly remembered, oh yeah, it has like the teal green top dress and all that. It looks different. It's about to be nighttime. Alright. Switch over. Okay. I mean, this is tough, right? Like, we're running around. I just, give me a shiny. Give me something that is, like, positive. Give me something that I can be happy about. Because I don't need any alphas here. I don't need, you know, the only thing I need here are shinies or a Shalfa. Man, maybe I made the wrong decision about trying to look for another Shalpa. Maybe I should just, in between this episode and next, reset for a good solid, like, 45 or an hour. You're not shiny, and you are definitely not shiny. Man, I wish you were shiny. Venipede would be a pretty cool. I mean, also has a big evolution, so it's like it would fit the right criteria to be. But like, it's just such a cool shiny. I mean, it's pretty obvious because like it actually, like the regular one, like not to be mean, but the regular one is like it's still cool, but it's like it doesn't have anything breaking up. It's still like just red on red. And the shiny has like a pop of color. And that pop of color does everything to make it just, that vibrant striking green is just, so good. Okay, come on. No, you still look that tin. You're not green, and then you're not red. Yep, sad. Back to the grind. Back to running around. I'm waiting for me to somehow miss a shiny. I mean, obviously they don't go away, so if something's still there, like later after I'm like, I pass by it, I should, you know, take a double take and be like, wait a minute. But like certain guys like Heliolisk, where its whole body turns red, is pretty evident. Are you? You're not. Okay. So like, yeah. Missed. I can't tell the monkey shiny is. Yeah, because I think with the elemental monkeys, all they change is like ever so slightly. Like they're like they just become slightly less saturated or more saturated. Something like that. Saturation is all that changes, I think, on them. So they're not great shinies by any stretch. So I would not be able to tell if they're shiny or not from distance. Did the monkey get re-randomized or no? I don't even need a dodgeball out of the blizzard. I can just rock out of the blizzard. That's a little sad. Charmander. Yeah, you, be shiny. Hey, you, Hippowdon, be shiny. Oh, you heard me. Look at these guys not listening to me. Like, bro, just be shiny. Come on, just give me something positive. So help me God, if this bird shines right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Good. Because I would have gone out there and just killed it. I'll be honest with you. I would have just sent out Mewtwo, would have Mega Evolved, and I would let Mewtwo just destroy its soul. Not neither you are shiny. Yep, Chikorita, settle those screens. You go, girl. Or boy. I don't know which one. If I remember correctly, though, I think my Chikorita was a girl. I think. I remember having a female Chikorita for some playthrough of something. Oh, was that Heart Gold Soul Silver? I might be thinking of Heart Gold Soul Silver that I had the female, but yeah. Not to mention like Chikorita just from the anime. It's one of those ones you attach being female to because Ash's was, and the way she actually was totally just like a little like flower girl, pretty much. Still a sweetheart. Love Chikorita. You're not shiny, and oh, you're definitely not shiny. Okay, here we go. Bet time. Will I find a shiny or not? Like in this episode, will I find a shiny? And I will know if I see that Fletchling out there ever be shiny, I am just gonna go and immediately eliminate it without a second thought. There will be no mercy. Oh, I wish he was shiny. I don't think he is. Depression. I knew he wasn't, but for some reason I was hoping to trick my mind into thinking he was. Oh wait, did I make a okay, good. Wait, no. Oh, it was just you, okay. I was like, wait, did I make a mistake? Wasn't it Charmander last time that it's like Alpha like locked onto me for like half the map? Or something, but I think I was wrong. So we already can tell one isn't a shiny. Oh good, no, they're both the same thing and both aren't shinies. That's good, I'm glad. That's the kind of emotional destruction I need in my life right now. Come on, just any shiny, please. Doesn't matter what it is, I just need a shiny to lift my mood. And hear me, I'm saying shiny, not Shalfa. So don't give me a bad Shalfa. I'm asking for just a simple shiny in Wild Zone 20, and it better not be the dumb bird outside. Because the dumb bird outside is, you know what? No, the dumb bird's going to get Starmied. That's what's going to happen. I'll just make a Starmie for the first time, let it wash away that bird. I don't hate Fletchling. I just don't want to phase again. Yeah, good. Stay not shiny, little one. I do love Talonflame. I love Fletchling. I love Fletchinder. I love Fletchinder's design. But just when you get across so many of them, you're not shiny and you're not shiny. Okay, good. Like, you know, there's certain Pokemon that even if you love, if you run into them enough time, like they are the cause for like phasing. Even you could get annoyed a little bit. You still love them, but like it's just like, dude, please. Hi, Charmander. You know, I actually think I would have been happy, but I think I would have been a little sad if Charmander was suddenly shiny there after just seeing an alpha one, like right before. I still would have been happy because it's a shiny Charmander, but I also would have been emotionally distraught because it was a shiny Charmander right where the other... love you, Bulbasaur. You're not it, but I love you. Neither of you are shiny. Oh, I guess I'm resetting right here. Okay, here we go. Shalfa Metagross, Shalfa Dragonite, Shalfa Chandelure. I'm trying to think of others. Shalfa Gardevoir, Shalfa something. Oh, you're not Shalfa, and the monkey. And we keep moving. Like, even one of these guys could be shiny, and I wouldn't mind right now. I want some injection of, like, positivity, you know? I want some injection of, like, dude, we found a shiny, let's go. You know, a little boost, because right now... I feel like this Wild Zone has a lot of Pokemon. But I feel like the shiny odds here are worse than any other place. I don't know why, but it does. It feels like I feel like I can run an hour of anything else. And I'll find more shinies. And I'll run an hour of this. Even just regular resetting. Are you shiny? No, okay. Leafeon's another one that's a little tough to tell. Yeah. Hey, buddy, can you change your outfit to green? Yeah, you. Wait, hold on, is Leafeon coming after me? Oh, my lord, they are all coming after me. Oh god, that kid gets caught. Why is it so close? I did not like how close that Kangaskhan was. Dude, that thing came after me. I think it heard my comments about saying that the baby's cool, but like it itself is kind of meh. And I think it like took that like personally and wanted to like destroy me. Okay, come on. Just, hi Gardevoir, let me not scare you off. I still need you to spawn. Oh, I need your spawn spot. You're not shiny, and you're not shiny. Good, yay. dude, if only you were green Aggron. I would totally take a Mega Aggron right now. I'll tell you what, I would 100% take a Mega Aggron right now. Dude, why does this one thing keep popping up on my other computer? It's actively annoying. And it's one of the dumbest thing ever. I hate cruises. I hate cruises. You will never catch me ever on a cruise. And it keeps popping up like, oh, get your cruise info today. I literally would rather not. You could say anything else and I'd rather do that over a cruise. Oh, Gardevoir, don't tempt me. That sounds wrong out of context. Hold on. You know what I mean? Like, it's showing up as an alpha, but it's not a Shalpa. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's Skarmory. Okay. I just realized how bad out of context with all the Gardevoir stuff that's posted online that sounded. Oh god, that could be a clip that would haunt me. See, I'm glad I'm not a big YouTuber. Like, I want to be. Like, I want to, you know, be successful enough to live off of it, and make more content and have community stuff and have a lot of interaction and do more stuff and all this stuff. But I'm also kind of glad because that's one of those clips that if I posted it, you know, people would be making shorts and stuff with it. And it'd just be like, no, that's out of context, guys. You don't have to. But it doesn't matter, because once someone hears something like that out of context, they're like, ooh, we gotta roll with it. Yeah, that one sounded bad, didn't it? Not shiny and not shiny, okay. Yeah, no, I will be honest, that did sound pretty bad out of context. Like that. Ooh, okay. Let's focus. Let's focus. You know what's a Pokemon I need to make sure I do know they're shiny really quick? Even though I think I know it, I should just double check. Wait, where's its image? Well, I accidentally just clicked. Hold on. Going to the bottom of the page. Okay. Wait, who was I looking for? What? Oh, it's just Tepig. Oh, I thought I heard a noise. I thought something was coming after me. Oh, and second Tepig. Guys, do you want second Tepig? Okay, now I checked. Yeah, I was double checking to see if Digger B, and I was like, yeah, its brown spots become white. Just so I can know the moment I see it that I can get depressed. I didn't say I had to check because it was a good feeling. I said I just had to check because it was a feeling. Not shiny. Not shiny. You know, I quite like Heliolisk's shiny is kind of cool. Like with the the red and all that. Why do you look so like gray, and why does that one look like faded? I know it's not shiny. I think it's just the shading, dude. You're obviously not yellow enough. And that Charmander still looked too orange enough, but I'll check because I just need something to have hope. Yep, still too orange. Come on, I need something positive to happen. Give me a shiny within Wild Zone 20. I want to preface that because I know the moment I say give me a shiny, this bird is going to be shiny. Oh, sorry, Gardevoir. Trying so careful not to scare. Oh, good, the old Gardevoir. Sylveon, not, and that looks like a regular one. Yes, it is. Its ribbon is just pure red. Okay, I'm gonna sneak through here. Sylveon, go back home. You need to despawn. You're still degleaming me? Dude, I'm not doing anything. I'm chilling over here. Look at him. Don't. Okay, he locked on. It's one of those try to be casual moments, and you're like, don't be casual. And it's like ready to attack you. Oh, Roserade, calm down. And Shalpa, nope. Dude, if this thing was Shalpa, I'd be so disappointed because it's like not a good shiny. Dude, why didn't they just keep the pink? I don't get when they were designing that Pokemon. They're like, let's make the snow cone, the ice cream cone, a cute, adorable pink thing. Oh, and then its second evolution, just crystal ice looking thing. And then its other one, more crystal ice looking stuff. And it's just like, why? That's not even like, it's boring. It's not even interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's I think if they kept them pink, they would have been okay. I am a big believer in pink shinies, though. I love pink shinies. I love purple shinies, too. Like, I also love Pokemon that just have purple as their base. I love the color purple. Alright, show me a shiny. I don't think it's shiny right now. Because isn't, like, I know Floette and Flabébé is hard to tell if it's shiny. Hold on, let me look up Florges while I'm at it. Walking around the outside, scrolling down to Florges. Two blue still to be shiny. And Lucario looks regular. There we go, Florges. Oh no, Florges becomes bright purple. Oh, Florges is like super mega noticeable. Okay. Some reason I thought Florges was like the other ones where it just went from green to like a different green. Okay, no, Florges has a really nice shiny actually. Yeah, for some reason I had assumptions and I was wrong, and I'm not afraid to admit when I am wrong. You're not shiny and you're not shiny. Cool. Wish you were. I love when like the giant question mark over the alphas, because it's just like, dude, did you see that? It's like, huh? No? What? It's just like, okay, cool. Okay. Come on. I need a new shiny. Or new Shalpa. Either one will work. Nope. Man, the emotional breakdown is real right now. I know it was gonna probably take 2 or 3 episodes, but when I started this, I was hoping that like Destiny would just be like on my side and be like, this guy needs a Shalfa, let's get him one quick. And like I could just get a Shalfa really quick, but no. I mean, I'm also doing it, I know, inefficiently, but like also, even like a regular shiny anywhere else would have just given me a boost. Like in any of these areas, not you. You know, any of them would have given me a boost. Oh yeah. Also, wait for him to show up. Not you. Don't be shiny. Be shiny? No, I think you're regular. Nope, he was. Dude, I think I'm done. I think that's the emotional straw that has broken me. Let's go get the dumb Pidgey. I'm here. What about the Badoo? Did the Badoo become shiny? No. Okay, good news, guys. I got a Pidgey. What do you want to guess? He's not that good. Oh, he has a best of very good. I think my other Pidgeys are better, though. He does not have a best, though. Oh, hold on a minute. I value bests over anything else. So that does replace it. Alright, let me mark on my thing. Pidgey. Episode 96. Team. Hello, can I type? I can't type because I have the keyboard on my side. Plan 2. And we are 59 minutes in. All right. Let's go back in. We'll do one more loop, and then I think I'm gonna call it, guys. Truthfully, I got a shiny, but it was a shiny that emotionally broke me. So like, unless the only way I'd continue another bit is we're gonna do one more roundabout, and if another in area 20, Wild Zone 20 shiny pops up, I will go for another like 20 or 30 minutes. But if a shiny does not show up by the next time we reach the area where I check Shalpas, I'll just call it. I mean, if we just get a Shalpa, then I can wrap it up. Dude. I am phasing on dumb birds. And a part of me thinks, yeah, I might just go to the bench method over there. In between this episode and next episode, just do that for like 45 minutes or an hour. Edit videos or something. Not shiny. I don't think you're shiny. No, you're not. Yeah, because I think... Hold on, let me see which one's the best. So... Yeah, so I'd have to bench reset at this one specifically. And the things that is resetting... Oh, sorry, I misclicked the wrong one. It is resetting the Aguan Scrafty / Garbodor spawn. On both sides, 2 of the Roserade, Gardevoir, Bulbasaur, Chikorita spawns. So you can see Chikorita over there. It should reset both those, and then it will reset these 2. And then it'll also reset the Pidgey that we just caught, so it's probably not there. No. So, this bench... This one, the furthest one forward, is the one we'd have to do to reset. I'll try this for like, I don't know. Well, let's just have some fun with it. Let's try it for like 15 minutes. Why not? I mean, we haven't added anything, so let's just see. Either you're shiny. And we go back. Yeah, like the thing is like, I think this is the optimal way. We're getting 2 chances of Aggron, Scrafty, and Garbodor. We're getting 2 chances at Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Roserade, and Gardevoir. And then we're getting the 2 ones in the center, as well as that Pidgey. So, who knows? Can we end on a banger? Oh, Gardevoir, I don't need to scare your spawn. You're not shiny, are you, Garchomp? Nope. Can't scare Gardevoir. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do this for like... I'll watch clock. I'll do this for like a few minutes. See how it goes. Maybe if we get lucky and get a shiny or a Shalfa, I can be done and prepare the next episode for fun instead of doing this for like... I mean, I'll do like I said, 15 minutes or so here of this. Okay, you're not shiny, but I don't know. No, you're not. Dude, what's the chances we refresh Trice from Garchomp? But you know what? It is what it is. Well, sometimes you're not meant, to get a bunch of Pokemon. Sometimes you're not meant to get, a dozen shinies or something an episode. I mean, one episode we got What? When we were clearing out, we got like 8 or 9? And I do think we are respawning this guy over here too. And the nice thing about this method, as long as we don't have a Gardevoir nearby that we are scaring off, you know, even if we get targeted, we can just run right back to here and just click. You know? So I don't know, man. I just need like a positive boost. Please let my night wrap up before I go to bed. I still have some stuff I need to do. Please, just give me something positive. It could be any shiny. It doesn't even need to be a Shalpa. It doesn't even need to be a good shiny. It doesn't need to be, you know, just like something. Nope, either of those are shiny. I can tell those a mile away. Like I just need that positive. Let's end the night with a banger shiny. I'll even take an extra shiny Roserade at this point. I mean, I'd prefer the Gardevoir, Chikorita, Bulbasaur, Garbodor, Scrappy, or Aggron because they're new. And obviously a Shalpa in the middle would be big just in general because it was a Shalpa. But also, if it was a Shalpa that could Mega Evolve, my whole thing's done. Oh, 2 of my... Literally, okay. I'm constantly surrounded by some of my favorite some of my favorite shinies. Chandelier not only is one of my favorite shinies, but it's Mega Evolution. I love it. Looks nice. Also, I'd replace my Houndoom as my fire type. Because Houndoom isn't great. I don't think that's shiny now. And who's the spawn over here? Oh, there you are. And what's here? Oh no, Chandelier, just have red flames, buddy. Thankfully, there's nothing I can scare over here, so I can just kind of make everything mad and go back to the bench. I do think I will try the bench reset method for like... probably like 45 minutes to an hour off camera before the next recording, and we'll see what the luck is after that. And then we can build up a team together. Bulbasaur. I'm glad you're not shiny. You're not shiny. I love you, Bulbasaur. You're not shiny. Okay, let's reset. Dude, some guy's like, sounds like he's drag racing out there. What the hell, dude? That was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Please, game. Please, Pokemon gods, if you can hear me, give me something to like end the night on. Something I can like take away. Because if I end my night with only a bunch of shiny burbs, I'm going to be a little sad. Dude, that would have been such a good one. Not shiny. Hey, Raichu, how you doing, buddy? I mean, we still have a little bit to go, but yeah, we'll see. And like, all I need is like one Shalpa. One Shalpa that can Mega Evolve, that I can put on this team and be happy. And I don't care what it is as long as it can Mega Evolve at this point. I go this way so I don't learn everything. Hi, Bulbasaur. Oh, dang. Back to the bench. Alright. You know, maybe I should randomly pick a Shalpa, or randomly pick a guy in the middle. Let me see, how many Pokemon are there total in the middle? Oh, I accidentally just opened something. Alright, Chikorita. Not shiny. That thing doesn't look shiny. Not shiny. Oh, that's not shiny, is it? Oh, thank God. Alright, let's go back to the bench. Alright. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I can just do it like this. I'm so stupid. Ignore me. I'm being dumb here. Okay. 6, 12, 18. I think it's 67. I think it's 67. Oh, Metagross, you would have been so cool. Electros would have been cool too. Although, honestly, if I got Electros, it would be another electric type, but like also wouldn't have been bad. Like, yeah. There's Chikorita. You shiny? You shiny? I wished. I wished. You know, maybe I should... Oh no, the website I use is down again. No! Oh well. Big sad. Oreo, stop. There's an Oreo one. Before it was a cruise one, and now I've seen the Oreo one like 4 times. Roserade, not shiny. Gardevoir, not shiny. Nothing shiny, okay. Alright, hold on. So, let's see. I gave it 15 minutes and it's been about 12-ish. So, we got another, like, go away. Oh, and the cruise pop-up's back up. Excuse me, shoot. Alright. You know what, actually... Let's reset just straight up, no looking around. Even if we hear a shiny sound, obviously we'll stop. But let's just reset. I don't know. It's gonna take a little bit, but let's reset 20 times, right? Starting now. So this is 1. And let's just see what happens after 20 resets without looking around, without doing anything else. See, on the Switch OLED, it takes forever. There's 2. Now, if we hear the shiny sound, we immediately save and just look around for it. There's 3. This is taking a while. There's 4. Now, am I expecting anything out of this? No, not really. Maybe we should just do 10. I feel like this is taking a while. No, I said 20. We're gonna do 20. I need to stop going back on my word on junk. Like when recording. We're down 5, so we're at 15. 15 left. $14 left. Come on, just if after 20 of this there's any shiny or shalpa, I'll be so happy. I just wish this could go by a little quicker, you know? Yeah, the only way we stop this soon is if we hear the shiny or see a shiny in the background. Down to 13. Okay. What do you want to guess? We're down to 12 now. What do you want to guess we phase on the bird? What do you want to guess 100%? I'm going to be done. I'm going to look around and that Pidgey's going to be shiny again. And it's just going to be that Pidgey and it's just going to be pure depression. Alright, 11 left after this. $10 left after this. Alright, halfway done, guys. We got this. Honestly, if I go through this and that Pidgey's the only one left, I'm gonna be so sad. Or the Pidgey's the only shiny. I'd rather have no shiny than the Pidgey. Alright. $9. Come on, man. So if I could talk about dream Pokemon here. Raichu, Gengar, Gardevoir, $8 left. Trying to think of just strong Pokemon that I'd like. T-Tar wouldn't be bad. Metagross would be awesome. Garchomp would be awesome. Frostlass would be great. Gallade would be great. Scolipede would be great. Chandelure would be amazing. Dragalge would be okay. Phalanx would be awesome as well. Yeah, there's a lot here. Alright. 7 left. Oh, my eye itches. Alright. But yeah, I mean, Alakazam would be great. There's a lot of ones that would still be great, like, truth be told. Like, even ones I didn't list. There's still some great. Victory Bell would be great. You know, there's more I listed. Dragonite would be great. You know. Aggron would be great. Altaria would be okay. You know, like, there's a lot of, you know, Lucario, I didn't mention him. Electros would be pretty good. Scrafty would be okay. Okay, 5 left after this. You know. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of Shalpas that would be cool just to have that don't have Mega Evolutions. You know, either any of the Evolutions would be pretty great. Yeah, none of them have Mega Evolutions, but you know. Alright, 4 left. Trying to think. Crocodile would be pretty cool. Down to 3 now. Noivern would be cool. Goodra would be cool. There's a lot of them that would be cool just to have, just because they're a Shalfa. But like, yeah, you can tell my energy's starting to wane. I was really hoping, because I still have some more stuff to do, I was really hoping for an energy boost, like one last positive thing to happen. All right, 2 more after this. And it just didn't. So I'm hoping that we can kind of, that we can just kind of get that luck rolling, and that we turn around and there's something awesome. I think I lost count at some point. I know I stretched at one point, and I think I didn't subtract 1, but it doesn't matter. 1 left after this. So next one is the last one, then after that we'll look around. All right. Wait, we had 1 more, right? Yeah, and then I think this is the last one. Okay, here we go. So the first thing I'm gonna go look at is 100%. I'm gonna just go look at the Pidgey. The Pidgey's not shiny, we're okay. It doesn't look shiny. What about the Badoo? I don't think it is. That Gardevoir doesn't look shiny. Isn't. That Gardevoir isn't. You're not shiny. I don't think he's shiny. No. You're not shiny, and you're not shiny. Good, I'm glad. Alright guys, I'm gonna go depress myself. I'm gonna... Ooh, morning sun. Oh, Squirtle, why couldn't you be shiny? Alright, let's go check the Fletchling. Let's go scare the Fletchling off. That'll make me feel a little bit better. And then let's go check the Badoo. What do you want to... Dude, yeah, my game is not doing okay right now. Not shiny, okay. And you're not shiny, so that's good. Yep. Well, that's a depressing end to this. It is what it is, though. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. And in this case... Hello, Chikorita. We have lost. Yep. Alright, I am just going to reset to Wild Zone 20. We'll start this next time. I actually should have just gone out the back. Hold on, my bad. I should probably just back out and save outside of that side to save myself trouble next time. Hello, Bulbasaur. Nope, you don't need to lock onto me. I don't think you're shiny. Don't. Okay, no. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's exit out of here and save. Next time I'll do like an hour's worth of resetting while working on something else, so we'll do that. But until then, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.